Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Searcy High School welcomes you to the jungle for tonight's matchup between the Paragould and Lady Rams University Lady Lions. Will you please rise as you're able to remove your hats as we honor America with a moment of silence, followed by a pledge of allegiance and the performance of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. First, for the visitors from Paragould. The junior forward, number 3, Reese Rolston. The junior forward, number 13, Michaela Lambert. The junior guard, number 14, Shakira Brown. The senior guard, number 12, Heavenly Fry.
Basketball as we are on the air tonight on TV3. Appreciate everybody tuning in as it is February, so this is conference time, folks. Big ball game here tonight as your Lions and Lady Lions take on the Paragould Rams. The Searcy Lady Lions come in record 11-10, 2-5 in conference play. Paragould comes in 15-6. And 5-2 in conference play. Paragould won the game at Paragould by a score of 47-42 back in January, but it was anybody's ball game to the very end, so we look forward here in this senior girls contest to it being just a tremendous ball game here tonight. As with the tip, the Lady Lions control and have the ball in the front court. For Searcy, you have Eva Roberts, Sarah McCain, Olivia Robertson, Chip Johnson, and London Flowers starting as a turnover for Searcy. For Paragould, they have number 3, Reese Rolston, number 12, and sorry. I'm trying to watch the game and read at the same time. I can't do it. DeFreeze, Hadley DeFreeze. Number 13, which is Lambert, Micaiah Lambert. Number 14, Shakira Brown, and number 32, Kamira Brown is your starters for Paragould. 2 seconds on the play clock. Shot is up. We got a shot clock violation, so turnover both teams, and Searcy will get the ball back. 7:03 remaining first quarter. Appreciate everybody tuning in. You notice there's no graphics at the bottom tonight, so we're just going to have to keep up with the score verbally. Ought to be able to do that without a whole lot of problems. Crowd still rolling in here at the Jungle. Only 4 more games left, 4 more nights. 2-shot foul. 13, Lambert picks up her first, as Roberts will go to the line to shoot 2. Only 4 more nights left here at the Jungle, as the new gym will be ready next year. So if you haven't had an opportunity to come out this season and see the lines or lady lines, and a little nostalgia for this old gymnasium, you've got a few more nights, not many. Roberts makes 1 out of 2. And Searcy with an early 1-0. Shot in the paint is no good. Got a foul on the floor. White 2. Roberts going to pick up the foul. Her first. Each team with 1. Inbound under their own basket and threw it away. Searcy gets it back. Once again, it's early, 6:30 remaining first quarter. I do appreciate everybody tuning in to tonight's contest. Not going to have my partner in crime tonight, as didn't have as many show up as they wanted, so Titan's going to have to actually run in the camera tonight. So 3, top of the key by Roberts, hard off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Rams. They look to push. Paragould in their road blues, trimmed in red and white. Searcy in their home whites, trimmed in red and black. Reverse layup, missed badly. Foul's going to be called, though, on Roberts. Nope, 45. Foul's going to be called on London. Flowers, her first, team second. And Paragould, number 13, that's Michaela Lambert, will go to the line to shoot 2. 1-0, Searcy with the early lead as Roberts misses the first. Lambert, I'm sorry, misses the first. One more. Second one's good. We're tied at 1. Chip Johnson quickly in the front court for Searcy. Whoop. And she dribbled it out of bounds. Searcy, the warm-ups tonight were in pink, and see Coach Sitzman's in pink, and the officials all have pink whistles. So I would assume that it's breast cancer awareness, but that's usually in October, so I'm not 100% sure why, but it looks good. I'm not sure about the pink whistles on the officials, but other than that, it looks good. Turnover, Lady Rams, so Searcy gets it back. Both teams off to a little slow start here early. Trying to get the ball inside to Roberts. Gets her shot blocked. Didn't have a lot of lift on the shot that time, so Lady Rams were able to get to the basketball. 3 from the right side, no good. Rebounded by the Rams. Brown shot up and in. Kamira Brown with her first basket. Paragould with their first lead. 3-1. We're under 5 here in the first quarter. Chip with the basketball out front. Drives, shot from the baseline. Right baseline is good. We are tied at 3. Paragould working the ball around the outside. Searcy in a man-to-man. Paragould running a little motion offense. Picked the dribble up at the free throw line. Almost drugged that pivot foot. Nothing called. Long three from the left side is long. Rebounded by Johnson from Cersei. She pushes into the front court. Nothing there. In the corner. Three rimmed out. Fight for the rebound. Going to get a foul called on Cersei. McCain had a good look. Couldn't get it to go. And Olivia Robertson picks up her first. Team's third. Olivia is the only senior on the Cersei Lady Lions basketball team. So looking forward to some good seasons ahead as this team's young. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Reach-in foul. White, 21. Olivia picks up her second. Team's fourth. That's been Olivia's bugaboo this year is she's not happy about that foul called. I call them cheap fouls, but fouls sometimes that you wish you didn't commit. For Cersei, Candace Pettison in the ball game, number 13. Her first action tonight. Candace has got the abilities. She just has struggled a little bit at times this year. I'd like to see her come in and have a good ball game tonight. Ball almost stolen by Johnson. Paragould gets it back. They had a full 35 on the shot clock, so they got plenty of time. Working the ball around the outside line. Nice movement by the Cersei defense. Trying to get the ball inside to Brown. Shot is up, no good. Foul's going to be called on Cersei, on Roberts. That's her second. Fifth team foul on the Lady Lions here early with 3:28 remaining as Roberts has to sit down along with Robertson. So for Cersei, in for the first time tonight, Sarah Daniels. Funny, we played last time at home a whole half. Cersei did not commit a foul. Now we played 4 minutes and they've committed 5. Now we got an illegal screen on 32, Brown. Her first, team second. This crew's setting their tone early, making sure they know those whistles work. 3:09 remaining first quarter. Chip drives in, wanted to travel, nothing called. Rebounded to the Lady Rams. Still tied at 3. Both teams struggling to put the ball in the hole early. Shot up, no good. Nice hustle in the corner. Cannot keep the ball and then thrown away. As turnover, Cersei. Brown with the basket. Do not make a long pass under your own basket, ever. Never pass the ball under your own basket, ever. Just something to remember. Shot up, no good by Chip. She gets her own rebound. Whoop, almost lost the basketball, got it back. Double team now, Chip dribbles out of it. Open for the 3, top of the key is good. Johnson with the 3, makes it 6-5 Cersei. Chip with 5 points early, 2 minutes remaining first quarter. Cersei regains the lead at 6-5. Nice ball work down low, just can't get the shot to go. Cersei with the rebound. Just grab it and hold on to it. 2-shot foul's going to be called. Once you got it, foul on 15. Daniels, but once you get it, you got plenty of time to hold on to it and then make a good pass. For Paragould, Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. Shakira Brown, first one no good. She has 2 points in the ball game tonight. Opportunity here to tie it back up with 1:48 remaining. Score Cersei 6, Paragould 5. The only issue Cersei has right now is 16 fouls on the Lady Lions. Second free throw is good. 6-all with 1:45 here in the first. Daniels now in the right corner. Johnson gets it at the free throw line to McCain. She's fouled. Foul on 10. That will be Williams first. Team's third. McCain will go to the line to shoot two. She's yet to score in the ball game tonight. First one is long, no good. Both teams struggling a little bit from the free throw line here early. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Second shot is good. And Searcy regains the lead at 7-6. Williams with the ball in the front court for Paragould. Over to the freeze. Down low, shot blocked by McCain. Nice job by Sarah. She got beat, but she's able to get back and get the block. As they're working on Lambert on the Paragould bench, I think she lost a contact. Nothing. I think you got to have a contact sheet basketball. I'm not sure. Not very far away. But what do I know? Minute 7 remaining first half. Whoop! Missed a walk there. Top of the key. That was Williams. Took an extra step. Searcy steals it on the pass down low. Pushing up front to McCain. Her layup won't go. Rebounded by the Lady Rams. Still Searcy leading 7-6 with under a minute, 45 seconds remaining first quarter. Pettis out on defense. Gonna get another whistle. Foul on 10 with a block. That'll be Williams' second. Dixie Williams with her second foul. Also in for Paragould, number 35, Lamb for the first time. 14 fouls on the Lady Rams, 6 on Searcy. Uh, 35-second clock went out. It doesn't really matter. It's under 29. It's at 29, so I guess it doesn't matter. Y'all know my opinion on the 35-second clock in high school. Searcy with the ball in the front court. 14 seconds remaining inside the Flowers. Her shot no good. Daniels with the rebound. She's fouled. So Sarah Daniels will go to the line to shoot two. Who we got the foul on? 25. Don't have a 25, so it's got to be 35. Lamb, her first. Team's fifth. Yeah, Sarah Daniels with the free throw. Makes it Searcy 8, Paragould 6. Oh, they show up. Daniels hits her second. Makes it 9-6. Somebody showed up, so guess who's coming to the table? Titans can steal Searcy, and at the buzzer, it's going to be short. But at the end of one, the Searcy Lady Lions lead the Paragould Lady Rams by a score of 9-6. And doing a little technical work down low. I think I'm off now.
Can you hear yourself?
It's all right. There we go. As the cheerleaders and the dance team come out. Titan, glad you could make it over. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Nah, not the prettiest first quarter for the Searcy Lady Lions, but they lead by a score of 9-6. Chip had 5 points. Daniels with 2, McCain with 1, and Roberts with 1 for Searcy. The only drawback for the Searcy Lady Lions is Eva Roberts with 2 fouls and Olivia Robertson with 2 fouls. A lot of fouls called that first quarter.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that. It's just like when I was up there, I was actually working one of the cameras because we were short, shorter person. Well, a person decided to show up, so now I'm over here with you.
Good deal.
But we were just talking about how they were just calling a lot of fouls, just like what you said with Ava only having 2 fouls the first quarter, and then Olivia having two fouls the first quarter. I feel like they're going to have a lot more fouls, and they might even get into foul trouble at the beginning before the second half.
You know, last Friday night we were here, and the foul count at the end of the first half was 1 foul.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
So kind of a change as Paragould will be in the bonus to start this whole quarter. Paragould with the ball in the front court. We got for Cersei, you got McCain, Flowers, Chip Johnson, Candace Pettis, and Sarah Daniels starting the second quarter. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Shot is up, no good. Chip with the rebound. So Cersei looks to push. Chip all the way in the paint. Up and under, up and in. So 11-6. The Lady Lions with their biggest lead of the ball game. Cersei lost on the road to this Paragould team, but it was 47-42. 3 long three, missed badly. On the rebound, DeFreeze is going to be fouled. Foul on 45, that's Flowers, so she has 2. London with 2, Olivia with 2, and Ava Roberts with 2. But 47-42 was the final at Paragould, but it was a very close ball game. And, you know, this Lady Rams team comes in as the first free throw is good for DeFreeze. Comes in at 5-2 in conference. Cersei comes in at 2-5, but there's not a lot of difference in these two clubs.
No.
Oh. Whoa. Second free throw is good as we had a little pile up in the lane. As Lamb's going to sit down, she was involved in that kerfuffle there in the middle of the lane. Glad nobody got hurt. 11-8. Going to have a foul called, and the Paragould coach is plumb out in the middle of the floor. I guess the official's just going to let her play too. Timeout blue. I guess as long as she's not yelling at you, you're all right, but she was plumb out in the paint.
Yeah. She was ready. She was ready to play some defense.
Yeah, good gracious, guys.
But it's just like what you said. Like these two teams don't really seem much different. Right now, it's just Cersei. It's either 2 ways. You can say Paragould's either playing like they're a 2-5 team in conference, or you can say that Cersei's playing like a 5-2 in conference.
I think Cersei's playing a little bit harder now. Is the difference. There's a little more energy on the Cersei side. I think, you know, talking to Coach Sitzman, she feels like, realistically, she thinks they could be 7-0. Now, that's unrealistic in a lot of ways, but she does not think in any way the Cersei Lady Lion team is a 2-5 basketball team.
Yeah, it's just like what me and you talked about last Friday night against Nettleton, is that we said that, you know, all the games that Cersei has played and lost to, they always made it a super close game, either losing by 7. I don't think, if I might be mistaken on this, but I don't think they have lost to a team in conference over 10 points.
I don't think they've lost double digits. As Chip makes 1 out of 2, it's 12-8. Paragould works, missed a walk there, and then another walk, but got the second one. So it's hillbilly redneck deer hunting camo night tonight?
I guess so. I honestly thought it was pink out night with when Cersei came out in all pink.
Right.
And then I was like, I wonder why. I wonder what's up with the all pink. And then I just realized that they're just regular shooting shirts.
I noticed that. Well, the officials have pink whistles. All the officials have pink whistles. So there is something, I guess, going on with the pink, but drive in the paint, shot no good. Foul's going to be called on Cersei.
And it looks like also all the Cersei players, their shoelaces are actually pink too. So I wonder what's up with that.
Must be me. The only thing I know of, and I'm not very smart, but pink is normally breast cancer awareness.
That's what I thought too.
So Brown goes to the line, makes her first. Paragould with only one basket so far in the ball game. All the rest of the points have come from the free throw line as she misses her second. It is 12-9, and then turnover Cersei Lady Lions as Paragould gets it back. Three from the right corner, Brown, no good. And Paragould gets the rebound again. Now Flowers comes away with it. She gets it to Johnson. Chip triple teamed, and Cersei going to call a timeout. Got to look at. When you got 3-on-1, look forward because you got 1 on, 4-on-2 on the other end.
Yeah.
Cersei wasn't able to do that, but coach was able to call a timeout. So 12-9, Cersei leads, 5:42 remaining as we have no score at the bottom tonight, but you already know that. So.
Oh, I get it. They're playing Old Town Road because of the theme tonight.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so. I don't think they've ever played Old Town Road in the jungle. Then I might be wrong, but
I have no idea. I know my grandsons like Old Town Road.
It was pretty big in like 2019.
So
they cut out a lot of the lyrics.
some of them. They reset the 35-second clock, so now they're going to have to 32 seconds on the 35-second clock. It's the AD running the 35-second clock, so can't blame anybody but the AD.
Yeah.
Coach Shucker, it's all your fault, buddy. Foul call, a lot of fouls called. 12. All right, 18 fouls now on Paragould, so Chip will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. Is it just me or the official right in front of us kind of look like Chris Rock or somebody?
It's not just you, because I just realized that too.
She makes them both.
Good thing Will Smith is not here.
As it is 14-9. Pass inside. Nice up and under by Lamb, up and in. Good job by Lamb, taking her time. Pump fake, getting a good shot. And it's still a 3-point Cersei lead with 5:12 remaining, 14-11. Chip with the ball out front. Oop, almost double dribbled. They double checked to make sure that they were using the correct shot put up by McCain. No good. I was reading an article. We were waiting on the JV game to finish up, and they played a college basketball Division I major college, Duke and somebody, ladies game last night. And the first half of the game, they played it with a men's ball, which is a bigger basketball.
Yeah.
So they were a lot being said about that. So. Driving the paint for Lamb, nothing there. Still got 12 seconds remaining. Nice backdoor cut by Lambert. Her shot's up and in. We're tied at, Cersei leads by a score of 14-13. 4:16 remaining first half. Not a ton of scoring, but a fairly entertaining ball game. A lot of fouls. Johnson with the ball, it drives through the paint. Nice job up and under on the layup from the left side. She got under Lamb. Chip's having a good ball game tonight. She's got 7, 10, 12 of Cersei's 16 points are by Chip Johnson, the 9th grader.
And that's just amazing too, because it's just like what me and you talked about all the games that we announced together. Is that Chip's a really good ball player, and she averages about 16 to 18 points a game, and so that does not surprise me that Tripp has most of Cersei's points.
Just little things Chip's got to do, work on. As a ninth grader, she's getting a shot up and in by Lambert. You can see her confidence growing and things like that. Chip probably sometimes she might take a trip down the floor off on defense. Little things you got to work on, but for her age and what she's been able to do, been pretty remarkable. Look, they're out there around everybody. Layup from the baseline's good. That's good basketball. That's pretty to watch.
Couldn't agree more.
18-15, Cersei with the lead. Three is no good, and now another shot no good. Then foul's going to be called on Cersei. I think they called that on 14. Yes, Candace Pettis picks up her second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. First free throw is good by Lamb. She has 3. London checks back in.
I think that foul was on Sarah Daniel.
Was it?
I think so.
Okay. And Meadows actually was in for Cersei as she sits back down. And so not on Candace, it was on Daniels. So that's her first. Lamb makes both free throws. 18-17. It's been close all along. I think the biggest margin off. That's a foul. Foul on number 12, DeFreeze. That right in front of us, right in front of the official. You swat down at somebody dribbling and you hit their arm. Most of the time they're going to call a foul.
Yeah.
Chip will go back to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. 8th team foul on the Lady Rams. Chip's first free throw is good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for Chip. 15 out of 19.
It looked like the Lady Paragould Rams coach was not happy with Emma. They were discussing something, and all of a sudden, we got these headphones, we can hear each other perfectly fine, and she was just yelling. Just yelling during the free throws. Something is going on. It might be that they're not communicating well on the floor or something like that. And
I think more than anything else, she's aggravated at the lack of effort. She feels like they're not giving a lot of effort. Lamb's shot will not go down. Olivia Robertson back in the ball game for Cersei. She's got the rebound. Good to see Olivia back in. Ooh, she almost got an offensive foul there for push off. Nothing called. Drive through the paint. Layups up and in. First Lady line to score this quarter besides Chip Johnson. Paragould now with the ball in the front court. Cersei leading 22-17. We've got a minute and a half remaining first half. Nice cut. Couldn't get the shot off. Whoop. Olivia, see, you can't slap the ball like that. Could have easily been a foul on Olivia. And Paragould turns it over. Had Cersei out of position defensively, just couldn't come up with the basketball on the pass down low. So turnover Lady Rams. Cersei gets it back.
And honestly, I'm surprised these referees are not calling like they did last Friday night against Nettleton, where they weren't calling anything.
Different set of guys. Paragould with the ball in the front court. Under a minute now, 52 seconds remaining here in the first half. Cersei leading 22-17. Shot up, that no good. Rebounded Cersei. Chip's going to take it coast to coast. Little runner short. Nice job by Roberts. Get the ball back in now. Foul's going to be called. Foul on 15. 14. Brown, her first. So for Cersei, that's Jaden Bowman to the free throw line. Jaden's yet to score tonight. First one looked good, and it was.
Well, we got a sign out in the crowd. I figured I'd mention this. They hadn't showed it yet, which I'm really surprised. It says "Proud Auntie of Number 3." As you can see,
I see it up there.
I'm
Need
really
to get it up so everybody can see it.
I agree.
26 seconds on the game clock. Basically, they've got a shot clock, but it's almost exactly the same. So
yeah,
Paragould's going to hold it for one last shot. Cersei leading 24-17. Let's hold them here and not let them score, Lady Lions. Whoa! Foul's going to be called on Chip as she ran through the screen.
One, I'm really surprised by that, and oh.
Well, we got a little delay here on my phone, and she definitely ran through the screen. Problem is, puts one of Paragould's better players at the line to shoot a 1-and-1, and Lambert makes the first. They were 30 foot from the basket with 5 seconds left. Misses the second.
I mean, like Chip, like bulldozed her over.
And Cersei doesn't get a shot off at the end of the half, so we are at halftime as the Cersei Lady Lions lead the Paragould Lady Rams by a score of 24-18. Let's get some quick stats. Ava Roberts with 1, Sarah McCain with 1, Olivia Robertson with 2, Chip Johnson, let's see, Jaden Bowman with 2, Sarah Daniels with 2, and Chip Johnson leading all scorers with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 points for Chip that first half. For Paragould, DeFreeze with 2, Lambert with 6, 4 for Brown, and 4 for Lamb. So at the half, the Cersei Lady Lions lead the Paragould Lady Rams by a score of 24-18. This is Cersei Lady Lion basketball on Line TV.
There we go.
We are back on the air. 30 seconds left here at the half. Your Searcy Lady Lions lead the Paragould Lady Rams by a score of 24-18. Chip Johnson with 16 for the Searcy Lady Lions as Chip almost outscored the Lady Rams all by herself. Got a couple texts at halftime, and football coaches clinic this weekend in Hot Springs, and they're watching us down there. So, you know, he could get a technical foul for dunking the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know that or not, but it doesn't have to be in their game warming up. They can get a technical anytime, as a couple of the Searcy boys were out there with the shoot around, and instead of running off the court, they tried to dunk one with the official standing right there. So luckily, you know, maybe if they'd have dunked it, they might stick them, but they didn't even get the dunk. So
yeah.
Anyway, great first half for the Searcy Lady Lions. You and I were saying, hey, just put another half like that together. Nice job inside. Flowers with the layup, good to start the second half. But love to see the Searcy Lady Lions with a victory here tonight. So many close ball games this first half of the conference season. Haven't been able to come away to seem like they can pull those victories out. So it sure would be nice here against a Lady Ram team with a 5-2 record. Long three up and in by, that was Shakira Brown. So 26-21, Searcy still with the lead. But hope all those coaches down in Hot Springs stay out of trouble. Wonder who the headline speaker is. I know a lot of times they'll bring in some pretty high-powered college coaches. Flowers with another layup up and in. Back-to-back baskets by Flowers. I know Alabama had their Coaches Association clinic last week, and you had Kirby Smart, national champion, two-time national champion coach. You also had Saban. He'd won so many he can't keep count anymore.
Yeah.
And that was Lambert with the three. And both teams come out shooting here to start the second half. And then you had Sam Pittman sandwiched in between as one of the keynote speakers. So sure they'll have a good time and enjoy themselves down at the Coaches Clinic at Hot Springs. Chip driving in the paint. She had her shot blocked that time. 28-24, Searcy still with the lead. And then offensive foul is going to be called on Brown. We have two Browns. We have 32, that's Kimera Brown. And 14 is Shakira Brown. That was on Kimera Brown, 32. So I've got her for 3, and that's what they got on the board. So
I think both of those people, Kamira and Shakira, I'm gonna bet a lot of money that they're sisters.
Got a turnover, Searcy. Kind of look like it. Kind of play like it.
Yes.
Paragould now with the ball in the front court. Short shot, no good. That was Brown, rebounded by Robertson for Searcy. Gets it up to Chip. Pushes front court. McCain from the right side will not go down. And now foul's going to be called on Olivia. And she picks up her 3rd.
Is it just me, or have you noticed the past 2 games that Sarah McCain has not really been hitting her shots?
She struggles some. She has.
Because it's just like with the beginning of the first semester, and even of this year, she was averaging, 18 a game?
She just,
I would say.
Her jump shot's not going for some reason. Robertson sits down, and Bowman checks in for Searcy.
You got people messing with me.
You got to watch sometimes. They'll come in from behind you, and you don't know they're there. Keep that defense up on the backside. Shot up in the paint is good for Brown. Brown, only 2 points that first half for Paragould. (28-26). 2 points. Searcy Lady Lion lead. As Paragould's come out scoring. Now timeout going to be called Searcy. 30-second timeout. And Searcy calls her second timeout. See the Searcy offense struggling a little bit. Paragould coming out, hitting some baskets and cutting that lead at the half from 6 points down to 2. So Coach Sisman talking to her ball club. Just kind of settle them down a little bit. Played a great first half. Don't want to let it get away from you here in third quarter. Hey, look at there.
Yeah.
We got graphics now.
Oh, it looks like we got an extra person with us now.
Somebody showed up.
Hey.
We didn't start at 6 or nothing, you know.
Yeah. We ended up with 3 people, and then now we have
6.
6.
Yeah.
We got a good crowd helping out in Alliant TV.
Searcy the inbounds. Bowman gets it in. 2 from the top of the key is good by Roberts. That gives her 3 on the ball game. 30-26. Drive through the paint. Shot no good. Flowers is going to pick up the foul. London's third.
And it looks like we got a couple people in foul trouble.
Second team foul. Yeah, London with 3 and Olivia with 3. First free throw for Shakira Brown is good. She's got one more. Second one off the right side. I'm not sure that yelling was helping a whole lot. So throwing the rebounds up and in.
And we need London Flowers and Olivia, because Olivia does a great job leading this Searcy team, as she is the captain, the senior captain of the team. And then just London Flowers is a hard worker. No matter what she does, she's always trying her best, and she's always trying her best.
Turnover Searcy, as Paragould's got an opportunity to regain the lead. Brown on the baseline, cannot get away from Bowman. Nice defense by Searcy. Paragould able to save it in. Out of bounds, off the Lady Rams. Searcy gets it back. Daniels comes in as for Searcy. Flowers sits down. Chip with the ball in the front court. Searcy not getting a lot of movement offensively right now. McCain's going to take the shot, no good. Daniels comes up with the rebound. Roberts unable to hit the 3. And now Paragould looks to retake the lead here with 2:53 remaining third quarter.
It's just like what you said, that Paragould I honestly see that Paragould right now is a different team than what they were in the first half. They're actually showing effort, as what me and you talked about in the first half. They weren't showing effort, and that's why the Paragould's coach was not happy. But they're showing a lot of effort right now.
Seem to be playing harder, definitely.
Which I couldn't imagine what was said in that locker room either, too. So
McCain with the 3, and her shot's just not there. But like you said, she struggled with it some, and she's struggling again tonight. Just don't seem to be able to eyeball that shot. Brown with the ball in the paint. 3 from the left side is no good. Rebounded. I thought Searcy had it, Bowman had it, but wound up Paragould come away with it. We're under 2 minutes and 1:57. Another 3 up. This was in by Rolston. And that's the first lead in a long, long time for the Paragould Lady Rams at 32-30 with 1:43 remaining. Shot in the paint by Roberts is good. Works. Tied at 32. Brown in the paint. Her shot's good. (34-32). Paragould with the 2-point lead. Bowman with the basketball, picks up her dribble. Down low to Daniels. Her shot's no good, but she's going to be fouled. Blue 32. Ooh, that's 4 on her. That's 4 on Kamira Brown as she come in and actually starting to make a little difference this third quarter. Titan picks up her 3rd foul. I have no idea how that free throw went down as it started right and bounced up and somehow went down, but Sarah Daniels got it to go. Second one looked much better. Tied at 34, under a minute remaining here third quarter. I apologize, third quarter. And Cersei had a 3, no good. Cersei with a 6-point lead at the half has evaporated here this third quarter.
And that's her 5th foul.
That is 5 fouls. She could not get Kamira Brown out, and she fouls out with 5 fouls.
And that's not good for Paragould because Kamira Brown was their best player. It was really helping them. She helped them get the lead for the first time, like you said, in this game, and now she's out.
2 is no good by Cersei. Paragould was questioning the book, but that was 5 fouls.
Yeah.
So. We're tied at 34, 16 seconds remaining. Paragould will take one last shot. Working the ball inside. Kick it out. It's going to count. If it goes, then it goes. Big 3 by Rolston. And at the end of 3, Paragould leads by a score of 37-34. For Cersei that quarter, Eva Roberts with 4. She has 5. McCain still with 1. Robertson with 2. Chip Johnson did not score that quarter. That's part of why that 6-point lead dissipated. Chip with 16. Sarah Daniels with 4. London Flowers with 4. 24. Cersei with only 10 points that quarter. That also was for Paragould. Rolston with 8 big points that quarter. Lambert with 3, that gives her 9. Brown with 4, that gives her 8. 32, Kamira Brown, she fouls out with 6. And Lamb with 4. But 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Is that right? Yep. 19 for Paragould. 1, 2, 3, 4 big 3-pointers, and that really switched this ball game.
Yeah, right now Cersei's just slowing down on defensively and offensively. They're just really slowing down, and they need to get back up. You know,
they do.
It's just like what me and you talked about last Friday. Is that usually they always have the lead in the first half, and then when the second half comes up, they lose that lead, and then they have a hard time crawling back to get the win, and they get the lead back.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Paragould with the basketball. Shots up and in. That is Lambert. 39-34, Paragould with their biggest lead of the ball game at 5. And for the Cersei Lady Lions, we've got to stop the bleeding right here.
Yeah.
Need to score some points, and Chip with the shot, no good. Paragould looks to push out. They don't have numbers, so they're going to have to pull it back. As Lambert appears to really be wanting to take over. Paragould with the offensive rebound. Another long three, no good. No foul called, as it looked like Lamb pushed London Flowers down. Nothing there, so Searcy now with the ball in the front court, trailing by 5, 39-34. Olivia with the basketball, drives in the paint. Her shot from the left side's up and in. Tough shot by Robertson, is with the right hand from the left side. Cuts it back to a one-possession ball game, 39-36. Paragould working the ball around the outside. Searcy in a man-to-man, not putting a lot of pressure on the basketball, though. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Drive in the paint, shot up no good. Brown should have took that layup. She dished it off to Lamb. Foul on Searcy. McCain with her first. They got her with one?
I think so.
Okay. So, first free throw, no good. Both teams with just 3 fouls here this second half after a foul-a-thon that first half. Lamb misses to her first. Second goes down. Lamb with 5 points. 40-36. Robertson brings the ball up for Searcy. Drives through the paint. Her layup will not go. Had a shot, just couldn't get the layup to go down.
It looks like Coach Sitzman also really wanted a foul.
She did. Nothing called.
I couldn't really see that as a foul. I didn't see a lot of contact. It looked like she rushed the layup.
Then that's a cheap foul. I mean, that was a cheap foul.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That was cheap.
That puts her at 4, doesn't it?
Yeah, it puts her at 4. Olivia's going to sit down. I don't agree with that foul call. Also, Bowman checks in. They got 6 on the floor. London's going to check out. Now we got 5. So 4 fouls on Searcy, 3 on Paragould here this fourth quarter. Brown with the basketball. Paragould taking their time, still 23 seconds. Oh, turnover. Nice job by Robert.
And we really needed that.
Flashing into that passing lane and coming up with the turnover. Chip now with the basketball and the dribble out front. Roberts loses the ball inside. It's all right. She had an opportunity. She just lost the basketball. There's still plenty of time remaining. 5:22 here in the regulation play. Searcy trails 40-36. Paragould working it around the outside. Oh, that's not a good shot at all. Nice job by Daniels defensively, but that was a Lambert. That was not a good shot.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even hit the backboard. Searcy gets it back.
The only way I can see the reason why she took that shot is because of just to try to draw a foul.
Chip's called for the charge. She didn't like it. I understand why Coach Sitzman didn't like it, but also Chip was out of control. So,
yeah, I agree.
She tried to dribble through about 3 defenders. She could have called her for a walk before the charge. I think she traveled. But turnover Searcy. Paragould gets it back. Lamb in the paint. She walked. He got that one. Drug her foot.
Whoa, that's not right.
They check her back in. I had her with 5.
Yeah, that's what they said, that she had 5. Yeah.
I had her with 5. He only had her with 4. But it doesn't matter. He's the official book.
I mean, even on the screen, even on the screen, they said they had 4 fouls, and then that foul happened.
She had 3 the first. Somehow they missed a foul, but it happens. Another charge. Chip picked up another foul. Chip, she needs to just settle down a little bit. Just settle down. That's her 3rd foul. Team 6th. Well, it doesn't matter. You got 5 on both teams, so unless she comes in and scores about 10 points this 4th quarter. But there she is, just on cue. Her layup's up and in. 42-36. Back up to a 6-point lead.
You can definitely tell that Cersei right now is just furious right now about Kamira coming in, and which is just like what you said. We might have missed a foul, or they might have missed a foul, or one of the things, and there's her 5th foul right there.
Oh, she called it on number 3.
Oh.
Called it on Rolston. That's her 1st foul. Team's 4th. So Daniels will go to the line to shoot 2. And she missed her first. She got one more. Sarah was 4. 42-36. And unfortunately, she missed both of them. 42-36 still plenty of time. 3:37 remaining. Brown with the basketball, being guarded by Bowman. Cersei with 6 fouls, so the next foul on the Cersei Lady line will put Paragould in the 1-and-1.
I'm certainly surprised they didn't call a reach-in foul or slapping her hand, because it looked like she was getting really, really close to that.
Cersei wanted the 5-second call. Didn't get that. Drive in the paint. And the foul's going to be on the Lady lines. Roberts picks up her 3rd.
And that's most of Cersei's roster is in foul trouble.
Roberts with 3, Robertson with 4, Chip with 3, London with 3. First free throw is up and in. Brown has 9 points in the ball game. 43-36. 44-36, and we're going to get a full timeout for Paragould, as once again Lambert dealing with issues with her contacts. So 44-36, the Cersei Lady Lions trail by their biggest margin of the night in Titan, and Cersei's allowed the mental aspect of this game to get to them the second half and not been able to. I mean, they've only got 2 points this quarter.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to, no matter what happens, you've got to be mentally tough and stay in the ball game, and they've not been able to do that tonight.
Yeah, it's just like we said, that I feel like they're losing confidence, especially with all these fouls that are happening against them. They're like, what in the world is going on? How can we get out of this? All they got to do is just keep on fighting. And, you got 3 minutes left with only the score being 44-36. They still can come back and win this game.
Yes.
They just got to fight really, really hard to do it.
Going to have to play good defense, not allow any more points, and hit some shots.
Yeah.
That's just kind of fundamental basketball, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how the game works.
I'm getting a lot of texts. Saying that, because I guess they see me over here announcing and stuff, and they said they thought that number 32 had 5 fouls. And and it looks like they're still working it out.
Well, officially the book says 4, and you got to go by the official book. That's all I can
Wait.
say.
It looks like they're
Now-
saying 5 fouls.
Now we're going to have a kerfuffle here, so this ought to be interesting. Don't know what to say. We're sitting right here beside them. We have to keep our mouth shut because
Yeah.
it has absolutely nothing to do with us. I know how many fouls she's got, but if they call her now with 5 fouls, this is going to really get ugly.
Yeah. Because what? She scored 4 points.
2. Just
2? I mean, that's still 2 points,
But,
you know?
but you played her when she was ineligible,
Yeah.
so you would have to go back and shoot free throws and all that kind of stuff. The officials are in a bad spot right
Yeah.
here. So, and
Yeah, it is getting ugly.
I knew it would.
Just like what you said, we just need to sit over here, keep our mouths shut.
That's all I can do because
Yeah.
it's happening right in front of us, folks.
You know, I do actually have something to talk about.
All right, tell me what you got.
Did you see that Kyrie Irving requested a trade? Told the franchise he wants a trade before Thursday's deadline.
He's in Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
Kyrie's kind of his own. He's his own man. He
Yeah.
always has been. He does kind of what he wants to do. He wasn't a big fan of getting the shot during all that time. So, Cersei wants 5 fouls. They have to go by what's on the book. And I'm not getting involved.
Yeah.
They don't pay me enough to get involved. So, it's an unfortunate situation. You don't want it to happen. There's a discrepancy. And ultimately, all you can do is go by the official scorebook, right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
So,
Because it's just like what Paragould's just saying. As one of the coaches came up said you can't change your book.
you can't change the
You
book.
can't change the book. So right now, it looks like I don't know if she's
not even in the ball game.
I don't know if they're saying she has 5 fouls or 4 fouls or.
Well, she wasn't in on the transition, so.
I'm saying that she just has 4 fouls in.
So, after all that, you know what? Nothing changed. It's 44-36.
Exactly.
Cersei got to score some points. Cersei's only scored 12 points second half. Cersei got to score some points.
And they got to show some more ball movement too, because it just looks like the same person's just having the ball, and that's how you get turnovers is when the same person just has the ball. They need to show more ball movement, more communication, and then that's when they can start getting baskets. And
Offense looks to be a little out of sync. They reset the shot clock. Shouldn't have done that. They reset the shot clock, and it should be at about, I don't know, 8 or 10 seconds. But there we go, 10 seconds. Cersei to inbounds and got the ball in. Then it hit the bottom of the backboard, which means it's out of bounds.
And I'm saying that she has 4 fouls because she's Kimberly Brown just subbed in.
Yep. So Brown checks back in. And in the end, much to do about nothing. Kimberly Brown having 4 or 5 fouls is not the reason Cersei's behind by 8 points right now.
I agree.
None whatsoever. So,
If anything, what Kimberly's doing for Paragould is just give that paint-wise scoring.
Brown with the basket. 10-point game. But Cersei's only scored 2 points this quarter.
Yeah.
Kimberly Brown has nothing to do with that. Up and under layup by Robertson's good. 46-38. Cersei's going to have to put pressure on the basketball and come away with the turnover. They can't allow them to score again right here. Chip out on Brown. Now down low. Nice job pulling it back out. Didn't have to take the shot. And Paragould's going to call a timeout. DeFreeze did a good job not taking a bad shot, pulling the ball out. Paragould coach calls a 30-second timeout. So with 1:49 remaining, Searcy trails 46-38. Out of 30, so it's a full. For Searcy, you've got to not allow Paragould to score this trip with 16 seconds remaining. You don't have to go down and take a crazy three-point shot.
Yeah.
Just go down, score a basket. That puts you back to a two possession ball game.
Yeah.
And then you've got to do what you got to do to get the ball back. Eventually, you're going to have to take that three.
Yeah.
Right now, you don't have to do that.
Exactly, and I totally agree with you. It's just we have 1:49 seconds left. You don't have to have a three. You easily go into the paint and try to get some twos, and then eventually, like you said, we will have to shoot the three, but not right now.
Paragould now with the ball. Oh, that's a long three. That may be the dagger right there.
Yeah.
As DeFreeze with the three, and now we're at the biggest lead of the ball game at 11. Chip drives in, layup's good. 49-40, you got to stop the basketball here and get a turnover. There it is, right there, there it is. Chip gets the ball, down low to McCain, her layup's good. And Searcy calls the timeout with 1:13 remaining. Needed that timeout.
Yeah.
Needed that timeout, needed that basket. It's still a three-possession game, okay? It's not a two-possession game yet, but you needed that turnover.
Yeah,
so
I agree. And it's just not just for points too, but for confidence-wise to say, hey, we still got 1:13 seconds left. We can get this. We can win this game.
as you can see, Coach Sitzman talking to her ball club. Just effort right now. You got to have effort all over the floor. Effort all over the floor.
Yeah, hard work is the key importance in winning this game. And it's just like we said, effort all across the floor.
If the Paragould scorekeeper's come down here once, she's come down here a dozen times, and I think she's had a lot to do with why there's a discrepancy in the book, right? Was a discrepancy in the book. I think early on she was able to maybe influence, I'm not sure, and I'll go back and watch. I may be wrong, but
I'm pretty sure that, you know, Kimberly had 5 fouls, but it's just like what you said. Kimberly's not the reason why we're down right now.
No. It's the fact that the second half, Searcy's not scored a lot of points. Paragould now breaks Searcy's press. Ball in the front court. You don't have to foul yet if you can get a turnover. Got her in the corner. There it is. Good job. Got her in the corner, able to use that baseline as a defender. Chip with the 3, short. And Paragould's got a runner out. Nice job. She's going to pull it back. You got to foul. Now you have to foul. And foul's going to be called on Roberts. As Brown will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
And Olivia was about to foul, but then she realized, you know, she has 4 fouls already. If she fouls out, I mean, if she gets that foul, then she has 5, and she's fouled out.
Roberts picks up her 4th. So Brown will go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. Brown with 5 this quarter. Her first one's good. 2, 4, 6. Now she's got 11 on the ball game. Misses the second. Paragould with the rebound. Now you got a foul again. Chip gets the foul. That's her 4th. Team's 9th. And number 12, that's DeFreeze, will go to the line. Roberts will sit down. She has 5 points in the ball game tonight, Ava Roberts. 50-42, 37 seconds remaining. First free throw is no good. They get the rebound again. for Cersei, if you can, had 2 offensive rebounds off of free throws. That whatever chance you had disappeared right there. Paragould's doing a nice job of killing time. Cersei's not coming out to foul. So basically Paragould could just throw it up as Robertson with the steal. And Lambert picks up a foul. That's 5th team foul. 10 seconds remaining for Cersei as Avery Meadows looks to check in. And London Flowers, who's going to sit down? There we go. London's going to sit down. Inbounds.
I think Sarah stepped in out of bounds.
Okay. Sarah steps out of bounds. Didn't see it, but I had a bad angle. Still can't see it on the replay because there's people in the way, and that'll do it. Our final here tonight, the Cersei Lady Lions fall to the Paragould Lady Rams by a score of 50-42. Let's get you some numbers here for Cersei. Ava Roberts with 5, Sarah McCain with 3, Olivia Robertson with 6, Avery Meadows played, did not score. Chip Johnson with 18, Jaden Bowman with 2, Sarah Daniels with 4, Candace Pettis played, did not score. London Flowers with 4, 9, 15, and 18 is 33, 41, 42 for Paragould. Rolston with 8. The Freeze with 5. Big 3-pointer for the Freeze. Michaela Lambert with 11. Brown with 9. Kamira Brown with 6. Shakira Brown with 9. And Casey Lamb with 5. 50 for Paragould. 42 for your Cersei Lady Lions. As they go down tonight, Cersei 11-11. 2-6 in conference play. Paragould goes to 16-6 and 6-2 in conference play. You've been watching Cersei Lady Lion basketball on Line TV.